everyone. Welcome. This is Lana with Lana Belana Design, and I am so glad to be here after so long. I know it's been a while. Trust me, I've been trying to upload a video or do something for quite some time, but somehow I always get disconnected. And honestly, life has been throwing me some curveballs lately, so there was nothing left for me to do but play. There you go. Gotta do it. Today I have a super short video, so I hope it's gonna be quick. I am wrapping a present for a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine. It's her birthday, and I want to show you how I do this. Now, wrapping presents has actually what brought me to paper crafting and card making turned me to more crafting and more making, and so the story goes. But wrapping gifts has always been a true first love of mine. Love doing that. I'm glad to and happy to do and wrap any present there is. Now, when I am wrapping presents, there's one key ingredient, and that is a glue gun. I love my little glue gun here. It's wireless and it's perfect for maneuvering and going around. It has its own base, and this is what it's attached to the power. And once you're done using your glue gun, you always want to put it back on the base, because that's where it keeps the heat going. It keeps recharging itself. So that's where you wanna do and want to keep it there. I got this awesome little gun of Amazon a couple years ago or so. It served me well. It's awesome, and I think it was about $30 or something like that. It wasn't really pricey. Next thing, what we are going to need is, of course, a present, wrapping paper, some embellishments, and ribbon. Any ribbon you like will do. And if you are using big ribbons or white ribbons like this, I suggest you use ribbon cutter. This is by We Are Memory Keepers. My particular one is battery operated. I don't really need it right now. I'm not going to use it, but it served me awesome. I love this thing. And what it does when it cuts the ribbon is like, it's not gonna keep on tearing. So that's a very useful tool to have. I've seen they also come with a USB attachment, so you don't have to use batteries. But this one was available when I was purchasing it. It was right there in front of me, and I decided to get it, so I got it. I love it. I really, really suggest you get one if you like to wrap presents like I do. It's quite useful to me. Now, I showed you here that I am going to embellish my gift with some dry flowers. These are real flowers. I got a bunch of these the other day, I think a couple weeks ago or something like that, at Whole Foods. I really don't know what these guys are called, but these flowers are awesome for your gifts or any kind of crafts. Honestly, they're awesome because they stay dry. This is how they even look fresh. I really don't know the name of them, but what I did is that I put them on the balcony to dry them until the stem is dried, of course. And that's how you know that they're dry and ready to put away. It's pretty awesome. And this is, I have no idea what this is. I know they're real flowers, and I got them at Michael's, I think last year or something. It's a very, very soft flower. And it said on the tag that it's imported from Italy, but I really don't know. Again, if you know the name of any of these flowers, please write it down for me. I will read it. I'll be happy to read it. And I honestly, yeah, when it comes to remembering the names of flowers, not my thing. Okay, so those are the basics, and I'll show you how to do them. Now, before we do and start wrapping presents, there's one thing that I absolutely love, 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 love to do, and that is this might get my secret out. That is wax seal. I am just loving, loving, loving that wax seals. Now I have a bunch of stamps. You can buy them on Amazon, you can buy them on Etsy, you can buy them at Michael's. Like a lot of stores have actually started carrying wax seals. I think they're coming back in in style. I'm not sure, but I always liked wax seals, and I think it gives like such a cool and sophisticated look to your either cards or gifts or anything. Just love that old look. Now these are wax beads that I got on Amazon. As you can see, there's a lot of colors here, a lot of beads. I'm not going to be using these today, but all you need basically for wax seal is like 2 or 3 of these beads, and you're good. So as you can see, there's a lot in here. You're gonna be good with just one case of these, but you don't need them. I mean, you don't need more than that. Pardon. Now, I got these awesome guys at Michael's, and I forgot that I had them, so I pulled them out and I realized that they actually match my wrapping paper just perfectly. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I just absolutely love how that looks. So this is the one what I'm going to use today instead of the big variety of my wax, because it's just simply matches perfectly. And I got that at Michael's, as well as this awesome little stamp, and it says "with love." I just love it. Love that. So beautiful and so delicate, and that's what we're gonna do. Now what I am gonna do, because I am going to use a stand here because it's always so much easier. I'm going to prepare my seal in advance. I like doing that. I have this little cutting mat from We're Memory Keepers for like, gosh, I had it for at least 5 years. I really don't know for how long I had this thing. But I am just going to cut a little bit. I have my craft knife here, and I am just going to cut this wax and get this, turn it into a bead. It's okay. You can do this to your wax sticks. It's not a biggie. All you have to do is to remember to pull that wax out, and it should come out easily. I hope I don't cut myself here in the process, but that's okay. You see, I am just going to trim that, and here the a little wicks or wick. Oh my goodness, I forgot my words today. Wick is done, and all I did is like, all you need is this. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit so you know what I'm doing. Here, that's all we need for one stamp. That's what we're gonna do. Next thing is I am going to light up my candle. Now this little boy here that I have is a lighter that does not use any fuel. It's again operated or charged. It's rechargeable lighter. I just absolutely love it. I keep it here. It's awesome. Now, since my wick for my candle is a bit big or long, what I am going to do is just put these guys, elevate my little stand here for my spoon, so the candle will not die, because it needs, of course, it needs oxygen to burn, of course, right? Physics will not allow me otherwise. And just let the little wax melt. So just simply make sure your wax is melted, and we're gonna just repeat the process. Here we go. I'm gonna pour this wax, my parchment paper. Okay. I'm gonna put this back on my burner and just simply stamp. Now, I think, yeah, this one's going to be good. There we go. And just leave it there for a few seconds till it dries, till it gets its shape. We're gonna just move this. It's not gonna hurt it. Oh, oops. Excuse me, let me zoom out. I like to use baby wipes. These guys I got at Costco a while back, and here I'm running out. Don't worry, I have more. And I am going to just clean my spoon like so. You see, my spoon is nice and clean. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside, and here is our wax seal. Look at this. Oh, isn't that pretty? Let me zoom in a little. I think that's beautiful. And look, comes right off. Now this, I'm telling you, parchment paper is the way to go. Now I'm gonna put that wax seal back on my dish over there. And the first thing now, actually this is the second thing. Oh, let me zoom out. Here we go. We are going to wrap the present. Okay. Now, how do I do this? Okay. First, excuse me. First, you want to make sure that you have enough paper, which I, of course, do. Center your paper and really just wrap. So we wrapped it nicely, and there is no tape anywhere. It's so nice and neat, and that's perfect as is right there. Now, next thing is the ribbon. Here we go. Oops, okay. I like to use little pins on these little guys to keep them in place. So what I like to do is, here we go, like this. And then I never cut my ribbon first. I love to measure my ribbon before I cut. So I wrap around my present like so. It's going on the bottom like that. And I know exactly where I'm gonna cut it. Just gonna use right here. There we go. And you wrap this thing on the bottom like that. And you tie it. You can do a bow, you can do a knot, but there we go. And the bottom of the gift is flat, so there's no that little, it's flat and nice. Isn't that awesome? And this is the top, and I have that little knot there, and you can always move this however you want. If it's not centered, it's easy to move. You can put it on top or center, however, whatever you want. So I like to keep the knot right there, and I love using little ribbons like this because they're not as bulky when you tie a knot. So here we go. What we're gonna do is get a little bit of these beautiful flowers. I'm just gonna have one right here. I'm gonna put a dollop of, here, I'm gonna zoom in and put a little dollop on right here, like so. Just put it on there, like that. Make sure not to burn yourself, okay? And I am gonna use maybe a couple of these. I don't know if I should use white to kind of break the monotony of all these same colors, I guess. Oh, that's kind of cute. Just like a little thing there. There we go. I'm just gonna trim them a little bit. And then again, use that glue to attach it. And I am going to use more glue here, just a little bit, because you've guessed it. We had that beautiful wax seal medallion that we need to put on there. Yep, there we go. It says with love, and I am just not gonna, yes, it is gonna melt because it's hot, and I often forget that. Don't do things like I do. Okay, that is actually a good lesson to know. And what I am going to do actually is I am going to probably go and melt my wax again. And what I am going to do is actually I'm gonna melt it over it. Here we go, just press and seal. There we go. Oh, that is beautiful. You see? See how cool that is? I think that turned out awesome. Even though we have all this wax there, I think it's pretty awesome. It's still very, very cool. So that's the whole thing. That's how you wrap it. Now, of course, it's going to go, I'm pretty sure you're going to take less than half an hour to wrap a present. But even if it's half an hour, I think it's still beautiful. I hope you like this. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you need any other tips and tricks, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. I hope much sooner than you think. Thank you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.